the highest of mountains. Let's get this right. Hold on. They said in the latter days or in the last days, because it's actually written by two different prophets. Isaiah and Micah said this. They say in the last days, the mountain of the Lord's temple will be established as the highest of mountains. It will be exalted above the hills, and people from all nations will flow to it. Many people will come and say, come, let us go up the mountain to the temple of the God of Jacob. He'll teach us his ways and judge amongst nations, and the laws will go forth from Zion. Okay, we getting somewhere. The laws. Y'all didn't hear in 2008, or many people did not recognize that when Obama went into office, the elders in Kenya pulled a very serious power move. They told the world on a website, they launched a website with some information that they normally keep sacred, normally kept sacred. You know what I'm saying? Somehow it ended up in Black Panther, but that's another story. We'll talk about that another time. Somehow this information got out early, and once again, we'll talk about it another time, but they actually put the information out in 2008 and told the world that we are willing, the chief seer, the guys who watch the stars, the chief of them said he is going to authorize the declassification of the original scrolls of the Kabiru people. Kabiru, that is the old name of the Kikuyu tribe. Kabiru, remember the K and the G and the H are interchangeable. So the Kabiru people are the Kikuyu. Now what I say is interchangeable. Kabiru, Gabiru, Habiru, Hebrew. The original Kabiru, Hebrew scrolls are now authorized to be declassified, opened up, shown to the entire world what was said as it was said in the beginning. Before the Vatican got their hands on it. Before the Greeks and the Romans they burned down the Temple of the Library of Alexandria. Y'all didn't hear the messenger of the chief seer 2 months ago said, we are rejuvenated. Yes, they stole certain aspects of this, but they did not steal the central core of the African wisdom, the esoteric African wisdom, the holy divine wisdom. Don't get spooked out when I say the word esoteric. Just look it up. It just means hidden. Many things are hidden. Many things are esoteric. You see what I'm saying? Many things are hidden. Those secrets you've been keeping from each other, from your mother, your brothers, your wives, your husband. That's okay. So it's just about things that were hidden. Why were things hidden? Because certain things did not need to end up in people's hands, certain people's hands. And we know what that is. So now we're in a place at a point in time where we know where the mountain of Zion is at. And on December 27th, the entire world needs to participate in not just national prayers, we need to make this global prayers. And let's see what happens when the entire world actually sends their energy back to the point that's been sending energy to you your whole life. Let's see what happens when we actually reciprocate. Let's see what happens when we actually reciprocate. You know what I'm saying? With the other side. When two become one. Fusion. Fusion, that's a source of life, right? You look at the sun, ain't nothing but fusion going on in the sun. Two becoming one. That which is unagreeable becoming agreeable. Let's just decide to work it out and be one. Let's be a family. We ain't gonna go nowhere until we are ready and want to be a family again. And what's holding us back is this false notion of the first law of nature. Let me tell you, you were lied to once again. The first law of nature is not self-preservation. That's the first law of the caves. The first law of nature is community preservation. You understand? We come from a culture that don't just hunt for one person or one family. We look at it as if there's 50 men in the village, guess what? Each child got 50 fathers. You understand? If there's 50 children in the village, each man walking around got 50 children. So that mindset shows you that the original law of nature is preservation of the community. But I can go on and on. But I told y'all, what I wanted to tell y'all, make sure y'all know, is that Mount Kenya is Mount Zion in December 27th. Every single year, y'all great genius and brilliant minds and our great minds need to come together and figure out a way how to get the entire world, or at least our people, or at least the number 144,000 black people, to get to Kenya at the same time. I'll close with this because I see Shantae. Dr. Mumbi said one thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to end off with. She said that there was a curse placed on our people. Okay? There was a curse placed on our people. We need to start identifying, calling the devil by his name. The Masonic lodges, you understand, and the things that they did. Now look at this, I'm going to show you. It's called the Asiento of 1713. Each and every one of you need to learn and know about the Asiento of 1713 because it was a Masonic contract between two Illuminati factions, the British Empire and the Spanish Empire. And what did they do? They contracted for the sale and purchase of 144,000 black people from Africa to be sold into slavery in the Caribbean and South Americas. You understand? Back in 1713. And they sold them for how much? Each one of those slaves were sold for 33.5 crowns. Understand, the Illuminati, or whatever books they read and that they stole from us, they knew that even though there would be more than 144,000, they knew that spiritually they needed to write that number, 144,000, on that contract, so that way they can cover every single one of the original aspects that make our spirit what it is. So, yeah, we need to uncover some things, and I'll end it right there. Peace and love. I'm Ambassador Prince Michael. Y'all be good.
I'm so proud of this brother right here. I'm so very proud of you. I just grabbed the microphone for two reasons. One, somebody lost their ring. It seems to have like purplish tints to it. I found it on the floor there to the right.